Guys, in this video we're gonna unbox this little bad boy. It's a mini electric chainsaw that was bought on one deal a day. Yeah, I know it's not a adventure bike content, but it is adventurous nonetheless. So we're gonna see if we can assemble this goodies today and actually put it to use outside in the yard. So that is what the box looks like when you receive it. You've got the chainsaw main mechanism, the chain, you've got the charging adapter, you've got the little blade holder thingamajig that the chainsaw goes over, and then you've actually got the 24-volt battery. So let's put it together and see what we get. Screwdriver. Toys. Instruction manual. Lithium electric tool. Read through carefully and understand these instructions before use. Okay. Let's get the battery out. Let's get our little spanner out. We'll use that later. And then let's get this guy out. That's all we got. Set that aside. Okay. So I actually do like to look at the instruction manual. So I was just teasing about not reading the manual. So there's the installation instructions. Charge the battery when the green light's on. Yeah. Okay, so now basically we want the assembly. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Installation instructions. So again, charge, install the chain according to operation drawing, remove the battery pack during installation. Obviously you wouldn't want power to the thing while you're connecting the chain. Alright, so let's see what we get. Looks pretty straightforward. So I'm guessing the first thing we need to do to get this baby open. Just a little washer off here. Okay. Because there we go. Get our chain out the wrapping. 4-inch saw chain. So the application is quite simple. That's for pruning and light garden work around the house. Oh man, the way it's all tangled up now reminds me of how we used to struggle with bicycle chains. You remember that? Okay, so that's what your chain looks like. Going out of shot here. That's what your chain looks like. Pretty cool. Put that down. Okay, so remove the sprocket cover. Now assemble the saw chain along the guide bar. Okay, so that's what the thing was called, the guide bar. This guy. Okay, so we need to put the chain on the guide bar. Like such. There was no specific mention of direction, but I'm guessing we want actually I'm guessing wrong. Let's just think this through properly. Well, yeah, you can only go one way because otherwise you'd have to flip the chain the other way around. Silly me. Okay, so it's in the guide bar. Step 3 is place the chain around the sprocket and ensure guide bar line up the pin. Please note, the chainsaw must be installed in the correct direction. Okay, what is the correct direction? Let's see. So there's the sprocket and the line bolt. What is the correct direction? There must be a way to determine that. Funny thing is, it doesn't show you in here. This is what I'm looking at. Point number 3. Just have a good look at it. Place the chain around the sprocket and show the guide bar line up the pin. Okay. So what is the pin? I think what they're talking about here is that guy in the back there. Okay, it's a little trickier than I thought. These guys come out of the guide all the time. Let's get that in first. It always feels spaz when you're trying to record a video and do the work at the same time. Okay, so it's not lining up. So what we need to do, that's what our screwdriver's for. Adjust it. In this case, we're loading it. See that? Okay, now it's in place. But I just wanna. So force is adjust the tension of chain if the chainsaw is loose during use and cannot be tightly attached to the guide bar. You can also adjust here to tighten the chain. But what is the correct direction? That's tighten the nut with wrench, blah blah. Okay, but what is the right direction? There's nothing. Okay, so if this is anything to go by, the image shows the sort of the actual chain parts that cut, the direction they face, and I'm guessing that's the direction that these guys should face. So it's actually opposite to the way I have it now. Or is it? Because if it goes forward, or we could always reference the diagram here, just to be certain. The last thing you want to do is hurt yourself with something like this. And if I look at it, it's kind of opposite at the moment. So we're going to flip it around, make sure we get a match. Just having a quick look. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, now I put it back around the sprocket. Back around the sprocket, line it up with the pin, and you can use this to set the tension. But I'm guessing we should get the sprocket cover on first before we do that. So let's make sure that's in. Put our sprocket cover. What should be like this. Oh, I didn't want that. That's a fail. Let's go back. Place it again. Find the sprocket, guide bar. We want the nut in the back to line up. That screw guy there. Okay. Make sure it's set down like that. Sprocket cover. It's much sturdier now. So we replace the washer and the sprocket cover. Just do a hand tighten on it. Then I want to just check the chain tension. actually like to just inspect something out. Depending on the way you tighten this screw will determine which way it puts tension. Looks good. Okay. Stop messing around. Get to it. Tension looks good. Tweak it a little here if you want. Alright, so now we put the battery pack on. Step number 6. Tighten the nut with the wrench. We did that, right? That was step number 5. That's tight. Step number 6 was to insert the battery pack into the slot at the bottom. So I'm guessing it goes like that. Now, what do we have? Got a little safety here. Otherwise, that won't engage. Ooh, I like it. Yes, man. Let's go try it on the trees.